the audio thing. Let's continue this conversation. You know, a drop of vital energy is a small price to pay for your kiss. Don't joke like that. For me, it's no joke at all. Okay, sorry, I wasn't meant to upset you. No, I'm not kidding. Ari's cheeks blush faintly. Her lips open a little, and she wets them with the tip of her tongue. Sighing deeply, she answers with apparent effort. I never want to feel such pleasure again. Not with anyone ever. If I kiss anyone, I want to be sure that the kiss brings us both pleasure, not pain. Can't it be both? A wholesome succubus? I know, what the heck? Ari's voice grows soft, and you barely hear her words. I should like to kiss someone again, but only as a mortal, not as a demon. Okay. What is snuggling between demons like? Everything demons do is a sort of cannibalism. Each devours mortals and other demons in their own way. Some enjoy literally tearing off pieces of flesh with their teeth. Others like to subdue and turn their prey into slaves and living tools. Some feed on others' humiliation. It comes in different forms, but the essence is always the same. Another being is an object to be used for your own pleasure. I mean, that's not too different from mortals, I guess. Demon snuggles doesn't differ from any other type of violence. In my former life, it was something I did to others or others did to me. Only one person ever received pleasure, not the other. Okay? So, thinking about her dream thing, right? So, succubi are, like, they can do, like, charm and mind tricks. Maybe she learned to, like, charm herself and then create a world where she, in her own kind of self-charm thing. And that's how she could bring us in, by joining into her charmed world, because you wouldn't be able to join a dream like that like normally. Also, Bismuth, could you move? That is like the worst place for you to stay. I am so sorry. Do you still feel desire? Aru keeps a long silence as she searches for the right words. You see, on the other hand, my succubus nature remains with me. The desire I feel is the one from my old life. When I look at any mortal, I immediately imagine how, oh my. But that feeling, that desire, it's not what mortals feel. When you like someone, you don't ponder how good it would feel to drink their soul, do you? You think about how good it would feel to be together. Together, you see? You know how to want someone and at the same time not want to destroy them? For me, it's always one and the same. Yikes. Jelly second first, what the heck? Hacks! True despair rings in Aru's voice. I'm not even talking about love, just a common mutual affection of mortals, when they're not poisoned with violence. Now I know that I've never felt it. It's hard to imagine how it's even possible. Okay. Do you know anything about these demons? What do you think of the powers? The great temptation. I don't know if I should be trusted with such powers. I certainly wouldn't trust myself with it. When you have so much power, it's easy to decide you're a god and the mortals are your choice. I mean, you're saying that like it's a bad thing. Perhaps I should wait until after we've defeated the forces of the Abyss. But that's precisely what these powers are for. You take a great risk. I'm not sure I can handle the temptation. It's hard enough as it is. It's fine. Interesting. I'm glad we did that. I think we were supposed to talk to Snake Eyes over here, or One-Eyed Devil. There we go. I have a question for you, one that might seem strange. But as the commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? When I get rich, I'll retire. I'll go to Taldor and buy a villa by the sea from some broke noble. Maybe even buy their title. I'll surround myself with such luxuries that even ancient Heldan emperors will envy me from the afterlife. I'll have a pipe organ in my dining room and have it played while I dine. Oh, and harps. And bells! Okay. What's the next step on that quest? Oh! That's, a lot. Arsinoe. Where are these guys? Oh, Horgus? Isn't Horgus here somewhere? Wait. Yes. Okay, what do you dream of? Well, I'm well past my prime. I've seen far too much death to be afraid of dying myself. But I don't want to get old. However, if one has enough money, one can bribe time itself. Take Queen Galfrey. I wish I could afford the magic potions she's been using to stay young for over a century. Okay. Fire is here. I have a question for you that might seem strange. What do you dream of? Sighing heavily, the old man's gaze looks over your head into the distance. So many young men and women have laid down their lives in this war. They came here, young and fearless, just to wind up dead. Bringing them all back to life, that's my dream. Okay. We do need to speak to Konami. I think we needed to talk to Wilser here. Right? No. A storyteller, Arsene Healer, Phi, Irabeth. I think fortune teller is not fortune teller. Old. What's his name? Did we need to talk to this guy? I'm bad at remembering things. Like, my short-term memory is pretty bad. No, it's not bad. It's just very short. Okay. What do you dream of? Oh, I haven't been surprised by a strange question for a long time. Especially not when beside you I hear the weightless tread of a succubus who has stepped onto the path of redemption. No wonder she wants to know more about mortals and their dreams. Perhaps my dream will disappoint you, child. And still I will answer. I have to admit, I suffer from insomnia. Every night, as soon as I lie down, the ghosts of those who are remembered and those who are forgotten stand around my bed. The stories I've gathered swarm in my head. My mattress becomes hard like stone, and my pillow is ice cold. Maybe if I had a softer bed, I would fall asleep quicker. Although I suppose it's not about the bed. I found a page for you. Found more pages. The storyteller clenches the pages you've brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. It's been 2 years since I started to serve the darkness. She found me in the ivory labyrinth, her gaze piercing through all my protective spells, as if they had been cast by an untrained apprentice rather than the last archmage of Kyonin. She is powerful and insidious. She is the perfect assassin. Her name is Nocticula, Demon Lord of Assassins. Okay. She invited me to Alushinira, the city of demons in the depth of the abyss, the capital of the Midnight Isles. The Lady in Shadow highly values my ability to remain unnoticed. Kneeling before her throne, I listened to her praise and felt like a child being given a pat on the head for doing some simple chore for the first time. this is no longer important. Now I serve a demon lord, for this is our arrangement. She will help me decrypt the scribbles I copied in the Ivory Labyrinth. In return, I will serve her as her court mage and spy for the next 17 years. Now, Alucinura is my home, and Nocticula is my lady in shadow. Okay. Trusted a demon lord? Had no reason to hide the truth from you. She does not care about your research. Offered to help out of curiosity. Okay. Continue. I can't smell anything but sewage. I can hear some demon snores or death rattles. Hidden by a cocoon of spells, I keep invisible watch in the dirty alley in Alucinara's lower city. 2 winged shadows swept past overhead, and a terrible stone-splitting shriek rolls like a tide through the streets. But it can't hurt me. I know the ways of the city and have protected myself from Valexia's wild antics. There are so many names and places, I have no chance. My voluntary partner, a young half-elf named Kaini, signs loudly and says yet again, "They're not coming." I shrug just as I've done every time before. "I'm not keeping you." Kaini frowns and turns away in response. I sneak a look at my friend. His unruly locks fall over his face. Kinley carelessly sweeps them out of his eyes, thinking about something. I find myself enjoying his gentle movements and look away, embarrassed. Have a little more patience, my friend. Soon our goal will be here. I'm sure of it. Didn't know you had a partner. Okay. Okay, please continue. Finally, my patience is rewarded. I see a slouching demon in rags, so pathetic that even the demon guards of Alucinura would not lay a hand on him out of disgust. But my spell-enhanced vision can't be fooled. I see the incubus Ziforian, the ruler of Alucinura, who only answers to the lady in shadow herself. Passing a step away from me, Ziforian stumbles and falls into a puddle of sewage, rousing disdainful chuckles from the few witnesses. But I won't be fooled by his game. Instead, I concentrate, becoming even more focused. My lord, I have discovered this crystal of unknown power on one of the Midnight Isles. Have a look. A hand holding a heart-sized crystal burning with purple flame emerges from under the rags. The incubus's hand is shaking, the skin on his palm slightly smoldering from touching the crystal. The demon's reflection in the puddle of sewage ripples and changes. I don't hear Ziforian talking to his mysterious lord. The incubus hides the purple crystal back under the rags. As you wish, my lord. No. Noctilia knows nothing about these crystals, I'm sure. Of course, Lord... Name. I wince. I have no desire to stand in the way of the demon lord. Okay, I'm confused. I turn around. You see, Keeney, we were able to get evidence of Ziforian's treason. I was right. But my friend is nowhere to be seen. Uh-oh. That's an Hydrogen crystal. I'm standing at the top of my tower. There's a goblet of warmed wine in my hand. Nocticula was pleased with my raid. Oh no, she won't kill Ziforian on the spot. My lady's punishments are much more sophisticated. Banishing, demotion, even transformation into the pathetic creature the incubus was masquerading as. Nocticula has a lot of choices. I don't care, I've done my part. I sip from my goblet and turn to my friend. Without saying a word, Kinney takes out a rag from under his shirt and shows me the purple crystal wrapped in it. I chuckle. That's where my friend went at the end of the raid. Well, we're going to keep the crystal. I will study its properties in detail and find out if it will help us achieve our goal. Nocticula doesn't have to know that I have the crystal now. Let her look to Ziforian or her demon lord brother for it. I drink from the goblet again and look down. Alucinura lies at the bottom of the tower, like a faithful dog at the feet of its master. I earned respect here. Even the lady in shadow heeds my words. I feel a treacherous smile appear on my lips. Of course, when 17 years have passed, I will return to Golarion. But for now, I like my life here. Storyteller is quiet for a long while, thinking about what he saw, then runs his hands over his face, tired. I served the Demon Lord, and what's more, I liked it. I did not expect this from myself. I was completely different. Different thoughts, desires, motives. What made me change so much? I don't know. Thanks for your story, bro. That was quite a bit of exposition. Do I need to talk to Social? Arsino is over here. Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to Arsino.
Brave for adventure.
Did the follow just stop?
Else we miss all the
Game?
fun.
Don't be like that. Come on. Did you dream? Mm-hmm. Is there somebody in here that we need to talk to?
Forwards. No, backwards. Backwards.
Nope. Alright, where could we find these last few guys? Healer. That name sounds familiar. By Irabeth and Anivia. Both of these are in the throne room. Fi and Healer. Not these. Maybe we go to the throne room. Throne room.
Shake a leg.
Maybe they're in there. I don't even know who Fi. Remember who Fi is.
So many thoughts. So little time. Trail me.
This is Irabeth. Tell me about your dreams. Okay. There's Anivia. Unified in the Ivory Sanctum. Once the cultist escaped. Her name is Anita. Do you know where I can find her? No idea, no reports. Where would you expect to find one of Baphomet's cultists? I bet anything she's hiding somewhere right under our noses. Okay. Besides those demon-worshipping creeps just loves desecrating holes, I'd search for her at the nearby shrine if I were you. Interesting. Your dreams. Okay.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
So I'm pretty sure there's nobody else in here, right? So... Borrowed dreams. Oh, there's somebody in the tavern. Okay. Oh, Fi is the tavern keep. Wait, Healer is the dude we recruit new dudes from, right? So he's in the inn, I think. right? Like upper floor of the hin? Brain, could we do the thing where we use the words properly, please? This is a jewelry artisan. That's not where we want to go. Here we go. Another new word. Oh jeez, is this gonna become a thing? Are we gonna have a list? Oh jeez. Welcome to the world, new word. Oof. Okay, tell me about your dreams. Mm-hmm. And then we need to go talk to Aru. I assume at least we have to talk to her. Ari is observing the tavern visitors inquisitively from the table in the farthest corner. Mortals, I still have so much to learn from them. I've asked some of the people's cities about the dreams. Is that enough for you? Yes, you can't even imagine how many new dreams I have in there now. Let's go! I want to show you everything I got. Okay. Monka? Arushel's dream is no longer empty. You arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smell of Anivia's fresh bread intertwines with the stench of the Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dream. The bells and harp strings produce the sweetest melodies, the one-eyed devil wished for. The storyteller's luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy, and the trimmed lawn on which it stands would have filled Arsinoe's hearts with utter joy. Do you see how many different things are in here? Now I too can dream like an immortal. I'm happy for you. Thank Desna, and thank you for your help. I would never have collected all these dreams without you. Would you like to take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams and tell me if they look like the things mortals dream about. Maybe you'll give me some hints on how to make them better. Okay. We checked out the throne. Carriage full of sparkling adamantine ore. Some alive crusaders. Some dead templars. As every dream should have. Magic weapons. Some liquor. Liquor? I don't even know her. The rejuvenation potion glitters like a tiny sun trapped in a bottle. Okay. Freshly baked bread. Musical instruments. Lost little girl. Daddy, I'm here. I'm alive. Ravenous greater shadow. Hello. Who this? New phone? Arshel, my venomous butterfly. Wait, be careful, Emily. Where are you, my darling? We used to be happy as the canopy of stars. Leave me alone. Go away. Uh-oh. A wild victim appears. Monka? Oh, jeez. You open your eyes to find Aru looking at you wide-eyed. The demon is breathing heavily. Droplets of sweat glitter on her pale face. She's sparkling. She does not notice you right away. Oh, she does not notice right away that she's squeezing your palm with her delicate burning fingers. When she does, she turns red and jerks her hand back instantly. I'm sorry, you weren't supposed to see that. I didn't want you to. I didn't want to see that myself. No need to apologize. Dreams can be strange sometimes. I suppose you're right, but I'm embarrassed anyway. That shadow, I wanted to erase him from my memory once and for all. The nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget about all that. And I almost succeeded. But now he's haunting my newfound dreams. Why? Everything was going so well. This must be what mortals call nightmares, right? I guess this is another confirmation that I'm now fully exploring the dream world. But will I be brave enough to enter it again, knowing that he's waiting for me there? There's so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with their nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry you had to watch all that awful spectacle unfold. Now, please excuse me. I need some time alone to think about everything I've just seen. Okay. Okay. That was an adventure. Okay. Companion quest to Wayward. Okay, wait to see how things unfold. Gotcha. Working on that. That is being worked on. Visit the Dragon Burial Grounds. Okay. Oh, make a decision about Kalisa's final request. Right. We need to wait some time for those things to finish though. Can we go do this? Or find a way to remove the demonic seal? This feels like main storyline, right? Seek and you shall find. Find the Nidra.